So the next thing what I would like to show you is the parametric nature of the software. So I have the extruded component, and if we are clicking on this arrow, we can see the total number of extruded components which are created by using the pattern command. Okay, so the first one corresponds to the first feature which I have created individually. So if I'm just editing this, let me see what's going to happen. Maybe if I'm just trying to increase the extrusion height, say I'll just change to 15, and after pressing OK, all the other patterned or the copied features or instances will be changing its length accordingly. So this is the parametric nature of the software. Now when I'm just coming to the pattern and editing it, so we may have observed that in first direction we have selected the -15 value because we wanted to come on the y direction. The negative y direction, we wanted to pattern it, and the next direction is corresponding to the x-axis. And the dimension what we have selected in the first case was the reference length or the distance, and in the second case was again the reference from the outer edge. Now imagine if I want to alter the height of the extrusion in any of the direction, either direction 1 or direction 2. How do I do it? And what do I mean by that? So I'll just show you what I'm trying to tell you right now. So presently the direction 1 is the y direction. I'll just try to increase the height of the models or the blocks in the x-axis. So I'll just have to go with the direction 2 because direction 2 corresponds to this reference. Clear? So I'll just hold the control command right now, and I'll just select the extruded length, so which is 15 units right now. So remember, I'm just holding the control switch and I'm selecting the extruded height. So the moment I've selected, you can see it got added over here in the direction 2 list, and it is asking me to enter a height of or the increment height. So I wanted to increase for every step or for every member. It has to increase for say 5 units. Okay, so presently it is 15, the next one will be 20, then 25, 30, 35, multiples of 5. So I'll just press OK right now, and let me press OK and see what is the variation. So you can see the variation over here in the pattern. The height or the extrusion height has been altered by an incremental value of 5 units. So initially it was 15, the next one is 20, 25, 30 and so on. So this is another feature which we can modify when we are creating the pattern command or using the pattern command under the dimensions pattern. And in the other direction, we can alter another dimension of the parent geometry. So in this particular case, let me go to dimensions over here. And in the direction 2, I have altered the height of the block. In the direction 1, let me alter the diameter. So I'll just select the diameter direction 1. I'll just click over here and I'll come back to the parent geometry. I will be holding the control switch in the keyboard and I will be selecting the diameter. So you may observe over here that it got added over here and it is asking me to give a incremental diameter. So because the base of the geometry is very small, I'll just give an incremental value of 1 unit. So presently the diameter is 10, the next diameter will be 11, 12 and so on. And after that, I'll just press OK and see the variation. So you can see the variation in the top view more clearly. So you can see that in the y-axis, the diameter is increasing. So this was 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Clear? So in the x-axis, the height is increasing. In the y-axis, the diameter is increasing. So this is another feature of the dimension pattern. We can alter any of the dimension which is existing for the parent feature or the parent instance. Let us move forward and continue our discussion.